And hello. Welcome back to another stream and another midweek vibey little guitar practice stream. How is everyone doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. I don't know why, but I woke up this morning with a blistering headache. Oh my god, I got a headache. Wow. What's up, Minky? Welcome on and glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. But yeah, I mean, past the headache, we're fine. I think this is the second Wednesday in a row, though, that I've had, like, a terrible headache whenever I woke up. I don't know what's going on with that. Coincidence? I think not. But yeah, how's everybody doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, I don't know. It's something about... you know, it's probably because... I was talking about it a little bit yesterday, but how I've been staying up later than normal. I've been staying up late because I've been like, oh, hey, look, there's these, like these visual novels, right, that I have been neglecting to read. I used to read them a whole lot, and so I got back in the swing of reading those, and so I'm just like, yes, 3 a.m. I'm still reading a freaking visual novel on my Switch. It's not great, but they're so addicting. It's so addicting to read those. Working and lurking, good luck with the stream. Hey, thank you for the work, thank you for the lurk, appreciate you, Cecily, glad to see, thank you for stopping on by, good luck with the work. But yeah, we're gonna just be vibing around today. I'm not an expert guitarist by any stretch of the means, hence why I've been doing these guitar streams. I've not been doing these guitar streams to be like, hey, look at me, I'm a master guitarist. No, I'm not. I'm a very, very amateur, but, you know, that's how you learn. You play the guitar more and more, and that allows you to get better at said guitar. And I've gotten a whole lot better since I started doing this. Like, it was what? I think we did a Sonic Heroes stream, and at the end of that I was like, so what if instead of, you know, having a just chatting section at the end of this stream, what if I just play around with the guitar a little bit? Because, you know, Zatsudan streams are very common, but I don't know. I'm an introvert, right? So I'm just like, I don't like just chatting. I like there being something to occupy my brain, something to occupy my hands. Just sitting here and talking, I mean, it's a good time, but I don't know, I like doing things. I don't like just sitting around and talking. I feel like I wouldn't have enough to talk about if I was just talking. But if I'm playing guitar or playing a game, then, there we got something to talk about. Got a migraine yesterday right after waking up. Yeah, I don't have a migraine yet, but it's definitely like, oof, big headache. Oh, but either way, let's play some music. Let's see what we get from there. So, what have I been learning lately? I mean, lately I've still been practicing the chords. Also, this one. So, there's Today by Smashing Pumpkins that I've been learning, and I think I kind of got it now, so... Wait, no, it's... So that's what it is. That's the pull-off, I think. So, I figured that out finally. It's kind of hard it's still kind of hard to do, but, like, it's... Yeah, that's the one. So, I didn't quite understand what a pull-off was. Like, hammer-ons, that makes enough sense considering it's just like... That's easy enough. But, for a pull-off, I didn't quite understand what I was talking about for that, and I pulled it off. Exactly, Minkyu, exactly. I think so, though. I think that's what it's supposed to sound like. So, like, with what I'm doing right here, my index finger is on the 11th fret, and my pinky is on the 15th fret. And whenever I strum, that's the 15th note. But then, with my left hand only, I, like, rub my pinky off of the fret, and that strums the string. I was so confused about what they were meaning by that. I was like, how do I strum with my left hand? I didn't quite understand what they were talking about. But yeah, now I understand. Just like, that's kind of difficult to do. It's still kind of difficult to do, especially considering with the song that I'm doing, instead of just having my my index finger on the 11th note on the first string, I have to have my index finger on the 11th note on both the first and second string, which is a lot more difficult. Because I don't know, there's something about that, like, there's that crook of your finger, right, where you bend your finger, right? That's, there's a little gap there. There's a tiny little gap there, and so whenever I'm strumming, whenever I'm trying to hold down two frets like that at the same time, it starts off initially, it's pretty okay, but then eventually it just starts to, like, fall into that little crook there, and then it just starts to be, like, it starts to just get muted. I'm just like, no! So, it's hard to keep practicing this one. I just need to callus up the inside of my finger more. But yes, oh, there we go again, as I was saying. And that's my pinky's just very weak. My pinky's a very weak finger, and it, like, rubbing off on that like that is kind of difficult. Kind of difficult. But at least we've learned how to do that, so I can at least practice that, right? Like, not having any idea of what I'm supposed to be doing. It's just like, okay, I pulled off. How does that work? I think I have an idea of how that works, but I don't know how that works. Bounce my fingers by keeping them all equally weak? Exactly. What's up, listening? Welcome on and glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. But yeah, that's that's how it worked, huh? That's how you do it when you don't have an instrument or something like that. There's not really a whole lot of, I mean, I guess like with gaming a little bit, you do have like stronger fingers from like pressing the buttons, keyboard as well, but like instruments are that's a different ball game. It's been a different ball game trying to learn how to play guitar, especially. Like, I've noticed that I have a wider range of motion with my ring finger, in particular. My pinky finger, still kind of weak, but my ring finger has gotten a lot stronger. And my, like, grip strength in general has got stronger. And the, like, range of motion with my left hand has gotten stronger. So, yay. Yay. Yeah, so now we can do this. We can do the... Well... Yeah, that actually sounded pretty good right there. That was actually pretty solid. Today is the greatest. I don't know how to do hammer-ons and pull-offs. You can do tapping. I know how to do tapping. It's... That's simple enough to do. It's just... You know, doing that correctly. I feel like it's probably going to be a lot more difficult. Unless that's not how I'm supposed to do that. Which I might be doing it incorrectly, but... Like, tapping, that sounds kind of obvious. You just take your right hand and you just tap whatever freaking fret that you want. But yeah, doing it correctly probably is... It's probably a lot more difficult than what I'm doing. But, you know, practice. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect sense to me. Also, whenever I had this, I got this new microphone, right? To play in this room, all you gotta do is move your fingers in the correct way consecutively. Easy. Truly. Truly. Theoretically, that sounds easy as hell. I just gotta move my fingers in a correct way. But you have to have the correct amount of pressure so that you're pressing this note down, but not muting this note, and, or maybe you want to mute that note. Well, theoretically, it sounds a lot easier than it actually is. That's the way with most things, right? Theoretically, everything's a lot easier than how it is in practice. Aye, aye, aye. Oh yeah, but so I got this new microphone from Zane, and it's been working out really well. Like Dead Space on Monday and Legend of Heroes yesterday. Which, oh my god, we're back into Legend of Heroes, my beloved. But the one issue with this thing, just mute your mic. No need to think about how it sounds. Truly listening, truly. But with the thing about this new microphone, it's a little bit more attached to like the arm. So like whenever I was undoing everything, I was like, this is kind of weird. So I don't think I can just have my microphone attached to. I guess I could try that like tomorrow or something. Like have where I would normally have my microphone attached and see if you guys can hear me. I guess I could just turn it around. I don't know. I feel like while it's a better microphone, it's also a little bit more complicated to set up, and I gotta, like, for these guitar streams, I can't sit where I normally sit. I gotta be a little bit more away from my desk, considering I have range of motion I gotta deal with. I have a full-ass instrument in my lap. If I was doing, like, a ukulele, then maybe, but this is no ukulele. But either way, the traditional, going through all of the songs that I remember how to do. We got the OG. Smoke on the Water. You got Metallica's one. Something like that. Also I noticed with that one, like I used to do that song. I used to have my index finger on this one, and then I had my pinky on that one. But considering I've got like more range of motion in my hand, I now use my ring finger on that one. So yeah, it's not that impressive to be honest, but it's still like that's a significant improvement to my like range of motion with my hand, just by being able to use my ring finger there instead of my pinky. But I don't know. And then there was the Satisfaction, Rolling Stones, the over and over and over and over again. Try putting your index finger on the 5th. I'm gonna say on the E. Little finger on the 8th. I'm guessing the one down below it. And then tap the 12th, pull off, and then pull off the 8th and repeat, all on the 6th string. All on the 6th string. Okay, so index finger on the 5th, little finger on the 8th, tap the 12th, then pull off the 8th. So, and here. Finger on the 8th, tap the 12th, then pull off the 8th and repeat. What was I doing here? Oh, I'm at the tiny string. Oh. Nice. Nice. Okay, so you said the 5th, the 8th, and then the 12th. So I don't quite know what I'm doing over here. Still not quite understanding what I'm doing here, but oh. What is that? What is that, Minkyu? I'm doing it. It's a little wonky, but I'm doing it. But yeah, same with that's the same with me. Just a thing I hear a lot of people doing. I don't know what it is. It probably would be good practice for tapping and pulling off, to be honest with you, but I don't know what it actually is. Nah. But yeah, whenever I like, especially when I first started learning guitar, I really wanted to just consider 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unfortunately, that's not how it goes. For an example, but I guess my mic doesn't pick it up. there's a weird noise gate with microphones. 'Cause yeah, even whenever I had my old microphone that had 12.5 decibel boosted, if I didn't have an amp or a this Focusrite to go into my computer, it just did not pick up my guitar at all. Very strange. Very strange. Like if I use my acoustic guitar, you guys won't be able to hear it at all. So I wish I got an electric acoustic, but it is what it is. I need to tune my acoustic. I went and I did tune my electric guitar after the last stream. It wasn't terribly out of tune, but it was kind of out of tune. Anyways, what was the... Yeah, I did... Which has gotten a lot cleaner. I remember learning that one on stream and being like, and now it's like, yeah, that's obvious. There's also... Seven Nation Army. The White Stripes. Is that the band? Yeah. Yeah. Another one that I always go to whenever I'm just playing around. Messed up a little bit there, but yeah, Toxicity, System of a Down. Which that's the song in particular that really helped me extend the range of motion with my my ring finger. Because with that song, you're on the 7th and the 9th. And then you move down to the 9th and the 11th. And then you move from the 9th to the 12th. So... it's just one more fret over, but it's still like, oh, that's quite a distance to like stretch your finger out when you're initially starting off. It's pretty okay now, like I've gotten used to it, but that was definitely one of those songs that really helped with my middle finger's range of motion. Not my middle finger, my ring finger. The fingies, the phalanges. What? Oh yeah, and this one. Yeah, there's also this one, which I've learned I've gotten better at. This is actually a pretty good help with like the pinky, to be honest with you. But the Lost Woods, Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Yeah, doing that, it's kind of helped with strengthening up my pinky a little bit, considering with that one, it's the 1st and 2nd string. You got your index on the 11th, you got your middle on the 12th, then you put your middle finger down on the 13th, and then your pinky down on the 15th, and then back to your 13th, then back to your normal 11th and 12th. So that one has helped out with strengthening up the pinky a little bit. Not a lot, but it has been a little bit. I also got My Chemical Romance, the... and just repeat. Now hear this, I just see the little video posted on Discord. Huh? Which little video you posted on Discord? You post something new? A new video? A new video in the Discords? In the Discords! I need to drink some water. I don't know, maybe it's dehydration, it's not headache. guy on the car being emo. I don't remember that one. Then again, my brain is not working today. My brain is just, like, highly dysfunctional this morning. Blame it on the headache. Maybe alcohol would help. I don't got a problem. You got a problem. Yeah, that was just the chords, which honestly, a lot of those chords are very useful. That chord progression right there in particular, it's got a lot of uses. So like you got your C chord, you got your G chord, you got your D chord, and you got your E minor chord. Is fine. You also got your A minor chord, your A chord. Whoop, come on. And I'll be honest, those are all of them that I remember off the top of my head right now. Teehee. But especially that C, G, D, and E minor, that is very commonly used. So yeah, there's like with the capo on, if we use the capo on the first fret, you can do "Forgive Me" by the Plot and You, which is one of my all-time favorite songs. But that one's just, I believe it's also this one. Repeats. At 15, I was starting to see consequences for selfish intentions. If all was right, the best parts of life are the times our thoughts to pride. So yeah, there's that one. And then on the fifth, the capo on the fifth fret, same progression, just slightly different. Instead of starting with C, you start with G, and then it's just the exact same thing. But that is 155 by Pop Evil, which is a really good song. So I've been really enjoying that one. Like, I've been a couple of these late nights whenever I've been like vibing around on somebody's chat, right? I'll just be doing this and they're just putting me to sleep, just being like. It's just fun. It's just a fun little progression to do, and it's really simple, really easy to kind of get in the rhythm of just doing that. And it's also just really vibey, just doing that while kind of tired already, just like, brain's just ending my brain. That's just really, really addicting to do. I don't know, something about that is just so... It's so comfy. It's so comfy. Having that capo on the fifth and just doing that is just... it's nice. It's really nice. And it's one of them that I definitely like just default to and just do for far too long. But hey, it's still practice, so I mean, and you can definitely hear that I'm hitting some sour notes in there, so like, it's definitely something that I still need to practice a little bit. We also got If I Tremble Front Porch Step, which is... Oh, my guitar is falling out of my lap. Turned the tempo up a little bit there. I got kind of used to the tempo of what I was doing with the before, which wrong tempo, but whatever. It works. Still need to practice that more of going from up here at the 3 and 2s all the way down to doing a power chord on the 8th and 9th. I'm pretty okay with moving from the 6th right there to the 3rd and 2nd. But that one right there in particular, you end on this one on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and then from there you got to move your index finger all the way down to the 8th on the 6th string, and then power chord your fingers, your ring on the 9th. Wait, no, on the 10th, and your pinky on the 10th on the 4th and 5th. There's something in there was sour. Meh. Also picking this one up as well. Can I remember it? I know it goes. Oh. Then it's like. Is it? Maybe? Maybe it's even lower. Some weird moving. Like, it's not exactly a difficult progression, considering it's just 4th string and 5th string on the 2nd and 3rd. And then you just let off your middle finger so that it's an open, an open 5th string. Then you just return turn. You just gotta just repeat that for a while. And then you have 2 open on the 5th, and then a open on the 4th. And then you should be down here already, down on the the 12th, the 10th, and the 13th. But you know, moving from up here down to here, and like correctly, accurately having your hand move from point A to point B is, that's a little difficult. It's a little difficult. Need to stretch my wrists out. They are getting kind of weak. I didn't do any forearm wrist stretches or anything like that before I started doing this. Not a great idea, but you know, you get lazy. Let's see. There's also, I remember doing, was it this one? Yeah. Yeah. I had to learn that one for another streaming friend of mine. They couldn't get Walk the Moon out of their head, and so I was like, I bet I could learn that on guitar. And so, I did. At least that part of it. Oh. It's just a lot of notes very close together. I fat finger it half the time and mute certain notes, and I was like, no, that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. Not what I'm supposed to be doing at all. Another thing, is that the extent of what I've learned? Which, you know, that doesn't feel like that's a whole lot, but I mean, we did just go for 30 minutes of just basic riffs, right? And it takes a while to like get proficient with any of these things, so maybe. I mean, there is the one that I like made myself, the little progression that I made, though. Something like that. Getting good source getting out of those fingers. How's the practice going? How you doing? Glad to see you. Thank you for subbing on by Jummington. But yeah, thank you. I've been practicing. Practice is going pretty alright today. Haven't really learned anything new, but practicing some of the things that I've been learning over the past like month or so now. It's been about a month since we've started learning guitar again. Granted, you know, had like on and off practice here and there, so it's not just like it's been a month. This is a month's worth of practice. This is like 14 years ago learning very, very basic things, like... And then throughout those 14 years, just occasionally picking up guitar and being like, yeah, there's like this one. Things like that, but it's only been like a month recently where I've been like actively, consecutively, consistently practicing guitar. But yeah, it's going well. It's going well. It definitely could be better. I'm definitely noticing some sour notes here and there, but you know, it's the way it is. It's just the way it is. You gotta practice before you can get good. You gotta walk before you can run. I'm gonna go back to this one because it's just very fun to do. Yeah. Add distortion and I always feels good. I don't. Like the thing that I have, well, I mean, I have a means to add distortion, but I don't know if I have a means to add distortion live, is the thing. Nice for throat. Hey, what's up, Sacha? Welcome in and glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by, and thank you for the compliment. We vibing. We vibing. But no, I do have, like, there's the, Ableton program that I have. It came with, like, there was a free subscription to that came with this Focusrite that I got, which allows me to, you know, play guitar directly into your ears instead of through a microphone. But I haven't messed around with that too much, considering I think it's only for recording. I don't think I can play into that and get a direct live distorted feed. The only way that I could get that would be if I plugged in my amp again, right? That's the most distorted that I can get is if I plug in my actual amp, and then it has to go through your microphone. So, well, yeah, I don't think there's any way for me to like plug in my amp and then plug said amp into my computer. That'd be an interesting thought, though. But either way, we just vibing around. Hey, this, I don't know, that's just been, 155? It's just such a fun riff. Such a fun... I did add, like, whenever I was, because whenever I, like, tune my guitar, I have to put it through my amp, because that's the only way that, like, the thing picks up my guitar. So, after I did that, though, I was playing around with my, with the songs that I've been learning, with the riffs that I've been learning, and it was like, oh yeah, that does feel pretty good. That does feel pretty good. Oh man, I got a headache. I've got a headache. I don't know. Freaking something lately. These past few Wednesdays. I don't know about Wednesday in particular. It's very weird. I guess it's a good thing that it's Wednesdays and not other days, because other days are more active streams. because I'm playing a game, so I'm chatting more. So if I had like a really bad headache on those days, it'd be a lot more annoying. Days like today where I can just kind of sit around and play guitar and not really worry too much about talking. It's probably a better day to to have the headache, huh? Right now. Glad that I'm finally learning how to do that. Finally learning how to do the pull-offs. And I mean, hammer runs are just a lot easier considering it's just the other. It's just going that way. That way, I don't. It's different. What about it's different? Actually, I'm not even sure if that's technically a hammer on. I feel like it had to be. Unless it's. No, because it would mute the note. I don't even know. Ba-dum-bum. What was that one? I keep forgetting what it is. I don't know, maybe I can remember. Maybe I can remember what it was. It was around down here. I don't remember. Don't remember what that one was. Mother. Mommy, and you can't give me a lap below. Oh man, I definitely like whenever I'm going from like one song to the next, I kind of do feel that like Weird Al Yankovic like angry white boy polka, right? Like going straight from one thing to the next thing is just like hmm. Oh man. Oh boy. Oh boy. Any suggestions on things that I should look into learning? 'Cause, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna look up that one that I was thinking about earlier. But if you got any other suggestions, let me know. Things that you think would be fun to play. Ice Nine Cars. Simple act tabs. Yeah, Enter Sandman. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. Calm down, computer. Calm down. Okay. Some drop D tuning, but I ain't gonna worry about that. 9th there, open there, 8th there. That's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah. Actually, wait, no, it goes like. That's kind of pretty though, the way I was doing it. Wah. Free bird! Free bird! Play free bird! I just said enter Metallica. Let's see if that like works out. Yeah, it did. I just said enter Metallica tabs and I was like, yep, we know what you're looking for. Oh boy. Put my finger there, so it goes a little bit like. Really? Yeah, there. That's okay. It's kind of interesting. I understand, man. Alright. Wait, no. Doesn't exactly sound the way that I'm used to it, but I guess this would be distortion. Through the Fire and Flames by Dragon Force. Yeah, you so right. You so right, Jet. Welcome on in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. Glad to see you. Glad to have you. Hopefully your day's going well. Yeah. Let me just bust out freaking through the Fire and Flames by Drag Force. You know what, though? That is kind of interesting of an idea. Because it's fun to jump into the deep end of the pool sometimes, right? Let's just see what the hell that is even like. Dragon Force... through... Let's just go with that. Through tabs. Nah. Fire and Flames by Dragon Force. Let's just see how asinine this shit is. Oh boy. Oh boy. Miserello? Miserello? I don't know what that one is actually, Jum. I don't know who or what that is. Are these open? So it's a power chord on 3.5. But is it... Easy there, computer. Wait, no. Be over here. Oh wow. There's 4. There's 4 guitars in this. Oh wait, no. There's guitar 1, but the rhythm is arranged for 2 guitars. There's guitar 2, which is the lead. Then guitar 3, which is the lead 2. And then guitar 4, which is an acoustic and keyboard. So yes, there's 5 guitars in this song played out. Holy shit. Honestly, it doesn't look all that difficult, all things considered. It's just that you have to play this song extraordinarily fast. That's what makes it difficult. Because there's a lot of, like, relatively simple things. There's power chords and then just, like, notes that are very close to each other. You just gotta, like, move one away, but... is what it is, I guess. What's up, Dre? Is that Dr. Dre? Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. What's my favorite guitar solo? Oh, man. My favorite guitar solo? I'm not at that level to play guitar solos, but in general, oh, what would I even say is my favorite guitar solo? In like just in general speak. I don't know, cause like guitar solos generally, they're just so like, yeah, like up to the guitarist, right? There's not like a set rule. Like if you catch a band live, when it gets down to the guitar solo part, they'll usually change it up a little bit. You bet it's only a beginner-friendly song and not in fact something that's actually difficult in a semi-meme song request, although it is good. It is a good song. Dragon Force, I do enjoy. I don't remember the lyrics. I can kind of like hum around to it like... But, yeah, I don't think... I could never play this song on Guitar Hero. Or at least... I think I maybe have like a few times was able to do this song on hard on Guitar Hero, but like, oh my god. Oh my god. Dick Dale, the Pulp Fiction song? Mr. Rolo? Also, what's up, Mike is alright. Welcome on in, glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. Playing some guitar. Guitar solos. Putting me on the spot there with that. I mean, it's a lot of good riffs. Like, riffs are easier for me to be like, okay, this one in particular was like a lot of fun to play, or a lot of like really, really good. Oh, like I know one of my favorite riffs ever. It's a whammy. Well, I might even try to look that up actually. There's Attack Attack, Smokahontas, right? Smokahontas. Whoop. Tabs. Okay, whatever. It's got a whammy in it. This is the beginning. The like, oh, that whammy just It's hot. It's hot shit. It's hot shit. So what? Is it just... I'm confused now. 3, hammer onto 6, and then 6 pull off to 4. That's probably what it is. I feel like it'd be easier just because I have a whammy bar. I feel like it's just go. Or would it be closer to like? I don't know. Are you any good at vocals? I feel like I am. I feel like I'm good at vocals, but maybe that's just me. I wish I could hear you. Aw, Cecily. Aw, Cecily can't even hear. Got me up, lurking, but can't even hear what's going on. Sad. Both said shad. I was going to say like shame, and I was like, nah, it's more of sad than shame. But I was already halfway through saying shad. Oh man, this guy's totally shredding it right now. Yeah, I'm just shredding. Oh. Scratching the freaking the notes. But yeah, I mean, I've done some karaoke's yet. Next Friday, I'll be doing a 3-year anniversary stream for YouTube. And, now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if I should do... Because it's going to be a 3-year anniversary stream for YouTube. Should I even multi-stream that? Maybe I should just do a, YouTube exclusive stream that day. I don't know. Because I did, like, whenever I did a Twitch affiliate stream, right? I did that on Twitch by itself. I didn't do that on YouTube. So I could just do a YouTube exclusive stream on next Friday. But also, what's the point of doing that? One of the big reasons I did that Twitch affiliate stream exclusively on Twitch was because I needed to try out things on Twitch. And we had redeems, we had all sorts of things like that, so yeah. You've been streaming for 3 years? Here in July 5th I will be. And, you can see it in one of my tattoos. I'll, do this real quick. I'm gonna take my shirt off. I'm gonna take my shirt off real quick. But yeah, right there on my chest, you can see on the, on my right clavicle? Collarbone? It's, 7/20/21, which is my, guess. That's my, July of 2021. That's when I started streaming on YouTube. And then you can see on the other side is when I started streaming on Twitch, which was, January of 2024. So yeah, those are what those tattoos are. And yes, you can see I've got a lot of tattoos. That's... I've got a lot. I got 79 tattoos or something like that. So, yeah. Yee. Zoom that back in. Turn me over here. Get rid of all that nonsense. And there we go. Oh my. Oh my. But yeah, that's what's under the shirt. The tattoos that are underneath of the shirt. At least up there. I got a whole freaking back tattoo as well. But, you know. I really need to go around at some point in time and do a show off my tattoos stream. But considering I keep adding more tattoos all the freaking time, it's... I don't know. I feel like I want to be, like, completely covered before I do that. But at the same time, there's always more ideas to be adding. I've even got tattoos in Yabe places that I would not be able to show off on stream, so... But hey, I got a Discord down in the description, links down below. Discord, I got a on Twitch, I got a command for it as well. So, I mean, hey, there I show up all the tattoos in their uncensored glory. I also draw all the tattoos myself, so you know, I'm not an artist, nor do I want to be an artist. But I'm stubborn and stingy, and thus I've become somewhat of an artist. But yeah. So yeah, that one is just, I don't know. I understand what it means, like... It's so weird to do that, though. And all the Ken smooth glory, truly. Yes, I did not model a Pinor on me model, so I'm very Ken model coded. Though I do have tattoos around the general area, and I've also got tattoos on my butt. People always ask, and they're like, "Hey, yo, I want to be tattooed on your butt." I'm just like, well, get in line. I've got 3 tattoos on the hiney already, and a tramp stamp. I got all the fun places tattooed up. Alright, sure. Let's look up Freebird. Tabs. Leonard Skinnerd. Oh. At first I was like, what the hell am I looking at? Then I was like, oh, it's just a G chord. When it gets down to things like this, it's just like, if it's just a certain chord, don't show me all the wonkiness. Just show me the freaking chords. I know what a damn chord is. I don't need to worry about this. So. From a G chord to an E minor chord. Twice. To an F chord, which I'll be honest, I kind of forget what an F chord is. Oh, right. It's across the top. That's a hard one to do, I'll be honest with you. And 2 and 3. Would it be better if I just did? Okay, I don't know how to do this. That does not sound quite correct. 2 C chord. This F chord is kind of nunny. The E's and the B are 1. That's not how you're supposed to play this chord, but this is how I'm playing the chord right now. You got one on your tongue? I've got a hot iron Jet 893 ready to go. No. I don't have any tattoos on my tongue. I don't actually know if I can put tattoos on the inside of my mouth. I haven't tried that one. Huh. Giving me ideas about more places that I can have tattoos. Interesting. Intro part 2. Use a slide. You think I have a slide? What do you think I am? So I'm gonna go from 3 to 8. That's weird. It is weird. Your knuckles, fingers, also the inner ass cheek, your ears maybe. I do have hand tattoos. I got finger tattoos, hand tattoos. I wish I could show it off a little bit better, but if I zoom out of my, because like my mouse wheel is broken on my mouse, so I can't like move myself in a vertical way. But yeah, you can see I got finger tattoos. I got hand tattoos, palm tattoos. I got a lot of tattoos. Got a few rings as well. Yeah. This stance that I got. This powerhouse stance that I got going on. Whoa. That's relatively right. That's relatively right. But again, if you want to see all of the tattoos a lot closer up, a lot more stylized and things like that, yeah. Eye tattoo thing, I feel like I've heard about that once before. I've actually thought about that. I actually have been thinking about getting an eye tattoo. Like, unironically. That is one that I've been... Because, yeah, that is a thing. And I think it would be really cool to, like, get an eye tattoo for my model. So, yeah. Yeah, I might do that one. I love how you guys can still use that. So, like, that little, like, emoji... You can see that there's, like, on YouTube, there's a little, like, heart thing over there. I have it turned off on my... Because, like, in live... In the, like, YouTube chat thing, you hit those 3 buttons at the top. There's a thing called reactions that you can turn on or off. And I have it turned off because I can't read chat if I have it on. It's in the most asinine place ever. But I don't have it turned off for the viewers. So, like, anybody that's in chat, they can just be mashing that button and it shows up right there on the little, that little corner over there. Which I love that. Like, it's a very weird addition that YouTube made. Like, out of all the things they could have added, that is, like, the worst thing they could have added, but, you know, I still like it. They have added it, so, I mean, I may as well leave it there. And so I'm glad that I'm able to keep it on stream, but also I don't have to deal with trying to read around and be like, okay, what was that last word before the heart decided to take over everything? But yeah, it makes it also so that I can't see it on YouTube side, but I can see it on OBS side, which, honestly, that's all that really matters, so... Hell yeah. Oh, that made me think of a song. Down in a hole. I want to listen to that one. So I'm just doing that one. So Alice in Chains. Down in a hole. Taps. Tuned a half step down. I'm not gonna worry about that at all. Alright, what is this? These two. C note. And then it's G note. Actually, it's a weird G note. It's a G note with... I'm not gonna mess with that, to be honest with you. That's weird. It's a weird thing. Hello, how are you doing? Today is the guitar season. Nice. Welcome in, Jangro. Welcome on in. Oh, I... uh-huh. Yeah, I think I recognize the name. Oh boy, oh boy. Really just trying to come on back, huh? I'm not gonna worry about it right now, but got my eye on you. Got my eye on you. Certain comments will not be tolerated. First, you should give me mods so that I may deal with any happenings. Don't worry, we got Minkyu right there. My boy Minkyu. YouTube's pretty stupid. Yeah, it is. The Weezer lick. Can I get the Weezer lick? Oh, the Weezer lick. What's up, Kaz? Cassidy, welcome and glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on, but I didn't see you over there. Have I started playing guitar? Have you played before? I've been off and on. 14 years ago, I learned how to play guitar. Very heavily quotation marks around learned how to play guitar. And, yeah, I just was like off and on. I didn't really learn how to play guitar, but I somewhat had an idea of how to play guitar. And then recently I was like, you know what, I'm going to actually attempt to learn guitar. Ba-da-dun, ba-da-dun, da-da-dun-dun-dun, da-da-dun-dun. What am I looking at here? This is also tuned down half a step. Also, when you said the Weezer, like the first thing that came to my brain was the my name is Jonas. And let's be real, it's probably fine. Alright, what is it? Oh wait, it's just a C. Let's make this more complicated than it needed to be. It's a C, but it's like a slow C. What the hell? It's kind of weird. What the hell? Why is that muting? Why is my finger muting that one? Done this before. No. Or in the hell. Or in the hell. God, I'm just muting everything right now. Muting everything. You ever gonna play Final Fantasy Rebirth again someday? Nope. Never again. We've beaten that, so, yeah. I'm sorry, how long has the lip bite emoji been a thing? It's been a thing forever. Forever. Yeah, it's honestly, it's been around for a long time. Yeah, quite a long time. I guess you can't hear me, huh? Can't you? But yeah, we always use that all the time. Stop using emojis? No, keep the emojis. Keep the emojing. My name Jonas is the deep pool for licks? Yes. Yes. As long as I can remember Goose Queen, on God. But yeah, I remember we... That's my favorite emoji, too. I need to figure out how to do that emoji on my model so that I can, so I can make my, an emote that's just Sky Accent's bite lip emoji. Ice in the veins, you know how it is. Gonna start Ghost of Tsushima? I've already played that game before. I played that 2 years? Oh my God, I think it's been 2 years. Yeah, I think I played Ghost of Tsushima 2 years ago. Oh my god, it's been 2 years. Ah! What is time? What is time? I don't know what time is, man. I don't know what time is. I want to add an eye tattoo to my model now. I'm gonna try it again in live. 2 years ago, I streamed it. So, I've already streamed it. It's on my channel. If you go to my channel and you look up Ghost of Tsushima, it's there. It's just there. I want an eye tattoo to my model now. I want to do it. Also, I got distracted. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kaz. I'm sorry. I got distracted. Oh, Kaz, if you're still here, though, I did learn this. So down here, I forget. Yeah. Oh, I messed up. I messed it up. We'll watch it soon. Hell yeah. I mute it. Yeah. Oh, your evil Mars is gonna hate this? Yeah. I've been waiting for Mars to stop by one of these guitar streams so that I can just rizz her up with a little bit of Walk the Moon. It's very simple. It's a very simple little song. It's easy to mute, but it is very simple. Just Your YouTube character just glitched when your head was down? Yeah, tracking's not the greatest whenever I got my head directly down. But it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Same, I've been putting a Walk on the Moon on a separate karaoke tab just to try and jump her with it. Oh, that's great. I'm doing a karaoke on Friday of next week, considering that's my 3-year streaming anniversary. So, I should absolutely add that. And if Mars stops by, I should definitely just hit her with the... Shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. I said, oh, shut up and dance with me. It looks crikeys. God, I haven't done a karaoke in a while, and I'm feeling the urge. Oh, I'm feeling the urge. Although, if you want more karaoke, you can go stop by Kaz's channel over there. Man does karaoke all the freaking time. He does a lot of karaoke's. He says he's not very good, but I don't know. I don't know. I was like, you know what, this guy, he's got some chops. He's got some chops right there. So my donation set list for this Sunday, she's got to come there at some point. Probably, mostly. What's up, Akane? Welcome on and glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. What else do we got? Oh, yeah, Weezer, duh. I was just like, what am I moving on to now? But I forget. I forget what I'm doing. It's so strange how it's like, it says it's a C, but it's also a very weird C, because the C is like this. What it wants me to do is, like... something totally different. Yeah, it wants me to be up a step. Wait, no. I'm just stupid. Why are those muted? So interesting how it's a C note, a G note, an A minor note, and then a G note again. But it's slowed down. And it's very, very, very strange. I'm sad. Oh no, Akane. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. Be glad. Be happy. I mean, hopefully it's nothing too bad. Hopefully it's just a minor inconvenience, or you know, nothing too stressful, nothing too crazy going on. Hopefully you can have a good rest of your day. Get over this little slump that you're in, and vibe around. You know, we playing some music. If you got any suggestions about things that I should try and learn how to play, feel free. I've just been messing around with things. Been messing around with a little bit of things here and there. Oh, that was wrong. Oh my god, why do I keep messing that one up? You know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm trying to feel better. Hopefully you do soon. Hopefully you do soon, Akane. But yes, hi Moo, glad to see you though. Always glad to have you around. Even though I wish you was in better spirits. Still glad to see you though. Still always glad to have you. Yeah, that's the one. Man, your VTuber group with some bad things happen? Aww. That's good news myrtled with some bad news. The worst kind of news. Playing Prince of Persia? I don't know, maybe. As far as your amp from the mic, I'm not hearing any peaking. I don't actually have an amp. So right now, I have this thing called a Focusrite. Also, what's up, 9V? Welcome on, glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. But no, I have, so I got my electric guitar here. And I have a thing called a Focusrite that I have my guitar plugged into that thing, which is allowing me to play guitar without it being going through my mic. Because otherwise, I did do that at one point in time. When I first started playing guitar on stream, I had my microphone like right next to my amp, and so yeah. Play Ghost Runner? No, I haven't. I thought about it, but I have not played that one. The guitar is going well. It's going pretty well. Nothing too crazy today. I did learn how to do pull-offs whenever I was just practicing guitar on my own, which is this. I messed it up, though. That thing. That thing. I had to choose between keeping my partner and join the group to make friends? What? That sounds messed up. Having to choose between... What type of group are you joining that they're like, you can't be dating? That's not allowed in our VTuber group. I know there's a big in idol culture, but like... I'll be honest, I kind of hate idol culture. How do you spell that? Might need to get a hold of one. My acoustic absolutely ruins all audio. So long as it's an electric acoustic, you'll be able to plug it in, but it's a... It is... Yeah, Focusrite. I think I got the... Oh, I might be able to look to see what this thing is. Let me see. No, it doesn't tell me what type of Focusrite it is. I forget which version that I got, but that's the that's the one I got. It was kind of expensive, not gonna lie, but it was easy to set up. I just went about it the entire wrong way. And like it was telling me about all these things because I didn't specify that I was trying to use the Focusrite for streaming. And I was just like, yeah, how do I set this shit up? And then it was like, And so yeah, I was like playing around with it, trying to figure things out, because like the way that it was initially is that for whatever reason, the big issue that I had, like you plug in the Focusrite into your computer, plug the guitar in, and then in your advanced audio properties for the Focusrite. That's not what I wanted to do at all. What are you doing? Get out of there. I had to set the the guitar to mono, to mono. Because otherwise, if I have it set to normal, it only goes through one ear. It only goes through one freaking ear. That took me forever to figure out how to do that. Just like one button press. That's all it takes, but ugh. Now I can have it in just the entirety. It's because this thing has... I'm gonna assume it's because this thing has 2 plugins. It's got a plugin for your vocals and for your guitar, but even still, it's very weird. I'm left alone again. Good night. Okay, night, Jangra and Mo. But yeah, it wasn't that difficult to set up actually, but I was just stupid about things. I was just stupid. Sounds flaky. I'm sorry, Akana. Yeah, partner was in the group. Partner was in the group. They wanted me in the group, but after a while, I started making excuses as to why they didn't think I should join. Huh, that is very weird. Piyush, what's up? How you doing? Glad to see you. Thank you for stepping on by. Saluja. Long time no see, or at least in my chat. How you doing? Glad to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. We're playing some guitar. I've started learning how to play guitar. It's been very, very nice. Been very rewarding. Been very, very rewarding learning how to play guitar. I've been doing it a lot off of stream, a lot during stream. It's been a whole lot of fun. Wait, it's how you doing? How you doing today? But yes, Kane, that's weird. Either it's usually my bedtime, so yeah, I know. Still though, always glad to see, even if it's only for a little bit. But yeah, Kane, that sucks. Got the accepted letter. I told them that they got upset and we fought. Just wanted to support, but a lot happened and we reverted back to being just friends. I mean, hey, if they're not going to support you in your endeavors, I mean, it doesn't seem like that's really a good relationship to begin with, you know? I mean, it depends on, like, what it is, I suppose. But, like, joining a VTuber group, like, having more friends, that's not exactly something that a partner should be like, no, stop that. Like, what the hell? What type of possessive clinginess is this? Let's have a high beat sad song? Ooh, you're right. You're right, Piyush. We should. I know the exact song that we should learn, too. Can I just type that and will it understand? It does. Amazing. Any capo? This person first off says, not a fan of this band at all, but I got a requested tab it, so here it is. Okay, bro. Whatever. Whatever, bro. Whatever. That's why our friendship won't be the same. Yeah, but also, you don't need people in your life like that that try and hold you down. I mean, if they're trying to protect you from something, that's one thing. Like, it's understandable, but joining a freaking corporation, joining a friend group, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Especially if they themselves are in the company, or in the group. Like, what the hell? They thought the group wouldn't help me grow? I don't know if that's necessarily their decision to make. I mean, they can voice their concerns, sure, but it's not exactly their decision to make at the end of the day. Oh, people be weird. People be weird. But either way, happy to hear that you, I didn't care about growing. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. The majority of, like, streaming, so long as you're having fun, you will grow from that. But, you know, some people, I don't know. Some people got different priorities, some people got different ideas, and it's weird. Grouping in streamers is difficult, I guess. For some people, it's a socializing circle, but for others, it could be very much a business. Yeah, it's strange. I'm very happy with the way that, like, our group is. The Kaiju, Varden, me, the Kaiju and the Waifu Boys, I guess you would say. Because we are not a group at all. We're just a friend group. We're not a... Because, like, there's a lot of those VTuber groups, you know, the quote-unquote actual VTuber groups, you know, FaZe Connect, VShojo, HoloLive, whatever. All the indie versions of all that. But, I don't see the point. I don't see the purpose of those groups. I don't like... Because I became a streamer because I wanted to do everything myself. I didn't want somebody telling me to do something. I wanted to make my own choices, my own decisions, and stuff like that. They're angry because I wasn't listening to their suggestions. I mean, it's just a suggestion. Like, you don't gotta follow that. I can kind of see where they're coming from, but at the same time, I feel like they're just being they're being a bit of a butt munch about things. Just saying. I mean, if these shoujo exists because them girl bosses gotta do taxes, yeah. Yeah. At that point, once you get like high-level VTuber corporations, like, I do get it more. But low-level, I don't know. The idea of all these little, like, VTuber groups that are around, I don't really like it. I don't know. Not a really big fan. Even as big as, like, Phase Connect. Even groups like that, I'm just like, why would somebody join that? I don't see the point. But that's my 2 cents on the matter. If somebody wants to join that, by all means, go for it. I've seen a lot of those VTuber groups in my 3 years of being a VTuber. I've seen a lot of those groups crumble, so you're telling me there's no management, I don't care about it either? Yeah, I mean, if you're just wanting to try and join a group of friends, then, I mean, that's nothing wrong with that at all. But yeah, that's why I like our little group, considering there's no guarantees that any of us are going that have to deal with anybody. Like, if I didn't want to join the next Drunk Code Vein stream, or I had something pop up, I just could not go there. I'm gonna be there because, you know, it's a good time, it's a fun time, but, like, I don't have to be there by any stretch of the means. There's no contract written that I gotta be there. We're just a bunch of friends that have been playing games together. There's really no commitment, but it's just kind of, it happens. It just kind of happens. Recommend you ask them what's concerning them if you join the group. It seems like that ship's already sailed, but yeah. But yeah, it's, I don't know. It's probably because of, like, my punk roots as well. I'm very, like, anti-establishment. I'm very anti people telling me what to do. So, yeah. And it's part of that with me. But, I mean, hey, I've definitely, like, I got friends, like Ryda, he joined whatever the hell his little group is. I wouldn't have done that, especially considering he said he didn't even read the contract. He was just like, yeah, I'll join. I was like, bro, what? Really? Huh? But hey, whatever. He can do whatever he wants to do. His life, his decisions. So, wish the best for him. It seems to have been working out pretty okay for him. Hasn't really done anything much for him, but it hasn't hurt him either, so, But either way. You said you wanted a sad song with an upbeat melody. Well, let us play a little bit of, so it's an E chord, and then it's a B chord. I haven't learned of these chords yet, so bear with me a little bit. Bear with me. Well, that's on the 4. That's all the way down here. Good God. This person is so disinterested about making this. So disinterested with all the things that they're saying. See if I can find a better one, because this person was just like, yeah, I made chords for this song. I didn't want to make this. I'm like, bro, what? What are you talking about? That's a lot better looking. That's a lot better looking. I also need to scroll up. Scroll up. Ever had been by we should start a band, bar, business message by anyone? Yeah. And I've all the time been like, yeah, that'd be cool. How are you going to go about doing that? And they were like, I don't know, but we could try. And I'm just like, uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, huh? Dude, you're almost at the funny weed sub-count number on YouTube? True. True, I am. Last I checked, I'm at 417, so almost at 420. Let's blaze. You know, I doubt I'm going to be able to reach 500 YouTube subscribers before July 5th, which is my 3-year streaming anniversary. But can we at least make it to 420? At least make it a funny number for my my streaming anniversary. At least that one's possible. There was a girl who didn't like me for no apparent reason. She was the owner of the... They didn't like me, and if they allowed me to become, she would leave, and she was also friends with the partner, and she did leave. I thought that was funny. And my parents, she was mad because when I met her, I didn't talk. Remember when you told your partner? Funny? 420 is a very serious business to me. Silence, pothead. An alcoholic is speaking. Feel like I've hit someone with that. Let's start a band. Nice, Minkyu. I mean, at least with starting a band, that's like less commitment than starting like a business, right? Like if you're starting a band, then it's like, okay, you know, we're gonna get together in a garage, we're gonna play some music, and like, I don't know, maybe we'll make a song or two, and we'll see what happens. But starting a business, that's like, okay, let's drop thousands of dollars into some sort of adventure that will probably not pan out. Just saying, probably not. Birthday is soon, it's a good thing to look forward to, I guess. Oh, hell yeah, Kane, hell yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Keep your eyes on the prize, I guess. Keep your eyes on the positive things. Cause yeah, it sucks that your partner, all that drama with your partner and that group that you was able to get into, but you gotta try and make the best of it. Try and make the best of it. Hopefully, you know, you've weeded out the people in your life that shouldn't be in your life, considering all that. I started to invest. It's so scary. You gotta though. That is definitely a thing as you get older. You gotta try and invest in things. Whether that is yourself or other things, depending on how much money you got. It's a whole thing. What's up, Sarah Apple? Welcome on in. Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping home. Bye. Gonna miss a relationship? Yeah. That's understandable. As somebody who has been through many relationships that have failed for many reasons, it gets easier. It does get easier, but like, it still sucks. Still sucks every single time because you're like, yeah, I want this to work. I want this thing to be fruitful. I have good times with this person, but then something happens and you're just like, well, at least, you know, we're moving on. We learned a lesson. You got to move on. You know something that you want to avoid in your next relationship or just relationships in general, depending on the type of person you are. But yeah, it's a learning curve. It's a learning curve. Okay, this is a lot easier. A lot easier of a friggin' tab. So. There he goes with the F again. What is this F? I still need to figure out what the F chord is, because that one's such... Blech. Invested around 100k every day. My heart just jumps with the market. Oh my... I mean, I don't know how much 100k is in your currency, but like 100k in like my currency? Woo! Holy shit! Yeah. Depending on the currency though, that could be like 100k yen. It's like $1,000, which is a lot of money, but it's not that much money, right? So, depending on the currency market, that sounds like a lot, but it might not be that crazy. But head out for a work meeting. I clipped you on the way out. Hey, yo, you clipped me? I do have a Discord. I don't know if you're a member of that, Kaz, but you can post the clips there. I do have that, like, VTuber clip thing, but let's see. Around 5,000 USD. Okay, so yeah, that's still a lot of money, but that's not an insane amount of money. That's a lot of money, but, like, you can't buy a car for that much money. Not a decent car, at least. You might be able to find some old broken down car, but you won't be able to buy, like, a good car for that amount of money. So, yeah, that's a reasonable investment. But hopefully it pans out for you, PU. Hopefully so. Definitely, you don't want to lose $5,000. That would suck. But the stonks, the marketable stonks. Ba-da-da-da. So I need to figure out what this freaking F chord is. And the thing that sucks about this is that it only shows me for a few of them. Yeah, so as soon as I learn what an F chord is, we'll be okay. Let me just open up a new thing. F chord. So an F chord is index there. Middle of there. Okay. Not as bad as I was thinking it was. That's what an F chord is. It's just one lower on the middle finger. And the pinky. Now, big eyes. Looking. That is a very that reminds me of like a what is that one game? Ao Oni? Was that the one? It was an old like RPG maker game, like a horror one. The giant purple demon. Kind of reminds me of that thing. Kind of reminds me of that for some reason. Why did they remind me of that stuff? Oh my god. Hey, Sky, good afternoon. I'm about to say good morning. What's up, Lyra? Welcome on in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping home by. My first and only car was only a 1.5K and it served me well. How many years ago was that, Minkyu? How many years ago was that? Because, I'm saying, like, nowadays. Like, I drive by a car dealership, right? That lot, I don't think it has anything under, like, 7K. It was used, of course. Yeah. Depending on how many miles was on the thing. Oh. It's Kirby. I made my emotes for my Twitch because I love him. Kirby is adorable. Very adorable. Those eyes, though. Those giant eyes. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That one's adorable. The Rave Kirby. Let's go! Okay, so... this is the F chord. As you remember that, we should be okay to do this song now. So. It's gonna take some getting used to that chord. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Also, this is definitely an acoustic song, but, you know, we're playing there. It was 14 years ago. Yeah, see? I'm sure that if you paid for that same car in today's, like, economy, right? It would be at least over 5K. It would be at least over 5K. So I don't know. Like, granted, my first car was free, considering it was one of my parents' cars. And they just gave it to me. But, yeah. Never find a cheap used car on a lot. You gotta roll the dice with private sellers. Yeah. Rolling the dice, though, is... yeah. It's rolling the dice. It's rolling the dice. But yeah. Generally, you do want to buy a new car, just considering you want to have something that's reliable. And old cars, they have a shorter life expectancy. They don't have as many safety features. A bunch of little things, but also money, so understandable. Manual cars are cheaper, or maybe it's because there are a lot of people who fiddle with cars. That is true. Manual cars, not a lot of people know how to drive them. I have drove manual cars before, but I don't remember. I haven't drove one in forever. It would definitely be like knocking some rust off if I got into another manual car. I'd be like, okay, what? Where's the clutch? Okay, and then there's that. Okay, now I gotta. Okay, yeah. But yeah, not not my general. Then again, I just don't like driving in general. There's not really anywhere that I want to go, right? Like in my town, there's not a lot of things going on, and I have my consoles, my computer. I got my video games here in my house, so like, I don't really have anywhere I want to go. And like in the modern era, you can just buy games digitally, or you can even buy physical. Just ship them. You buy them off of Amazon or whatever, or straight from the market, from the person who owns the stuff. So, do I learn how to drive manual, but my teacher sucked? My friends taught me how to drive a manual. The way I learned how to drive a manual was, in high school. Yeah. In high school we had a, we had a period of, like, study hall. And so instead of, actually studying or anything like that, we just fucked off and went into town. And one of my friends, his car was broken down, so we were trying to fix that thing up. We went to his house, and it was your aunt. Nice. Yeah, aunt. You feel like it'd be awesome to go on a road trip through the USA? Yeah, honestly speaking, that doesn't sound too bad of a thing. I wouldn't mind doing that either. Getting like a nice camper and just like vibing around. That would be nice. That would be nice. But yeah, my friend, he had some hot rod. I forget, I think it was like an Italian car. I forget what it was. It had an Italian name, but it was some little sports car. And yeah, that thing was, I was the one in there. I was shifting the gears, trying to get the thing to go, or they were like in the like grease monkeying around on the engine, trying to figure things out. And I was like, I don't know how to drive a freaking manual. And they're like, well, all right, do this. And I was like, alright, cool. we got it running. We got it running. So, hey, nice. It's been a long time ago. My God, that was 10 years ago. I was like 17, 18 years old when that happened. Oh, God. Oh, God. Never had study hall. I had study hall quite a few times. I had it once in middle school, and then I had it like twice in high school. Yeah, my last year of high school, I had it both semesters. Because I didn't have anything to do. I didn't have any more classes to take, and so I just took, like, a college-level study hall. But it, like, it was considered a study hall, considering they didn't have anything else for it, but I was just basically taking college classes. But the classes were online, or, like, just, like, a study class, and so it wasn't something that I had to, like, actually do anything for. So I didn't study, are you kidding me? No way. And like in middle school, they I'm that era, I'm that age where it went from, at least around where I live, where schooling was, elementary school was your kindergarten through 6th grade, and then middle school was 7th through 9th, and then 10th to 11th was high school, right? I was the era where that swapped to kindergarten to 5th grade is elementary school, then 6th, 7th, and 8th grade was middle school, and then 9th through 12th was high school. So, whenever I was the first 6th grader ever to go to that middle school, and they were like, "Well, what are we doing with you? We don't have the curriculum hammered out just yet. So I don't know. All these kids, just throw them into a study hall in the cafeteria." And I was like, "Alright, sure, whatever." So yeah, yeah. Doesn't sound exactly right, but I'm also very bad. Very bad at songs that I don't know how to play yet. Especially when I'm learning a brand new chord. Anyway, that's supposed to be Bullet. Bullet by Hollywood Undead. My legs are dangling off the edge. Bottom of the bottle is my only friend. I think I'll slip my wrist again and I'm gone, 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 gone. Last period teachers in 11th and 12th just let us leave early. I could have done that as well, yeah. Like, that's what it was. My, it was, like, middle of the day, though, because, like, I only had, like, I had 2 classes that I had to attend whenever I was a senior in high school. And then, that was during my first semester. During my second semester, I had 1 class I had to attend. So, I literally had, like, 3/4, I had half the day off during my first semester, and then I had 3/4 of the day off during my the end. Hey, it's my favorite Hollywood Undead song. It's a good one. I found a bunch of those. I found a bunch more Hollywood Undead songs for karaoke as well. I have a potential karaoke playlist on YouTube that I've been curating for the past while, and I haven't been able to find a lot of those songs, but I found, like last night, I found like a treasure trove of Hollywood Undead songs that are like actually good quality. Kind of hard to find Hollywood Undead for some reason. Don't know why. Didn't have all of them that I wanted, sadly. You're really at the whims of the internet about which karaoke's you can find. You can find instrumentals, but like, unless you know the song by heart, it kinda gets weird. There's a few of them that I can do by heart, but a lot of weird stuff as well. Anyway, I'm definitely not gonna remember that, but at least I can practice the F chord later on. I'm gonna go back to this for a little bit. Free periods? Technically not. Technically I was always scheduled to be doing something. But like I said, some of my classes were like, I had a photography class I had to take for college. And so I did that my senior year of high school. I was taking a photography, like, college level class. Which, I didn't do that in school, obviously. It was just like a, you know, around the house, whatever. I would take a picture of something, whatever met the curriculum idea. Or like, whenever I was like going home, I'd stop by like, I don't know, the park or whatever and take a picture of it like a tree or something. Just be like, alright, that's good enough. It wasn't exactly a class that I was like spending a whole lot of time with. But, yeah, it was, I didn't have anything that was necessarily just a free period. It was always like study hall, or you're doing this, or you're doing that, but I was like, nah, it wasn't really. I had photography in college? Yeah, I don't know why I had to take it. It was just one of those classes that I had to take for some reason. Sure, whatever. I didn't necessarily mind, but college classes are expensive, and so taking a photography class was like, why am I here and doing this? Why? Because the curriculum demands it. It's one thing I hate about college, is that you have to take certain classes to be allowed to take other classes. Like, bro, I just want to learn this thing. I don't care about any of the other fluff. And it's like, well, you have to learn these things. And I'm just like, bro, I'm paying out of my own damn pocket. What do you mean I gotta pay? I gotta buy that thing? I don't want to buy that class. It's literally a joke class. I don't care about learning photography. I can take pretty enough photos as is. But that's how the colleges really milk you for your money. And make it so that you have to stay for 2 years for an associate's. Or 4 for a bachelor's. As an art major, so you had a lot of art-based classes. That would suck. That would suck. I had to take one photography class, I had to take one psychology class, and I had to take one art class. And it was just so annoying. I didn't like taking it. The psychology class was kind of interesting, but then I was also in there just like, why am I taking this class? I literally am trying to learn how to, like, do 3D modeling, simulation design, it's drafting things. I don't need to understand psychology to draw up a friggin' blueprint. The art class, alright, I kind of understand where you're getting from with that one. Not happy about it, but I at least can understand it. Photography, yeah, okay, maybe. Maybe, you know, sometimes you take photos and stuff like that, but art class, why? Why? Then again, I've never liked art class. I've always hated art class. I've always hated drawing. I hate drawing. I really do. And I say that when you look at my model and it's like, hey, look at all these tattoos that I've drawn myself. You must really love drawing? Then no, I hate it. Ugh. Love my art classes, computer classes, because my teachers were chill AF. Nice, nice. Saying? You wouldn't be lying to me now, would you, Panda? Saying you took art classes and art majors and yet you don't even like drawing. I don't know, I don't like it. There's those, adult coloring books, right? Where it's like, oh, you know, relax with some adult coloring. And I'm just like, bro, I'd rather blow my brains out. No. No. I don't want to do that. That is not relaxing. It's just a waste of time to me. And it's also more stressful than relaxing. If I'm trying to, like, do a good job, it's like, color within the lines. I'm like, okay, I'm doing this, getting around these corners. Oh my god, I drew over. Damn it. It's now ruined. I can't erase a colored pencil mark. So yeah, it's not relaxing to me. I'm very anti-drawing. I like all my classes except for drawing. I don't know, it's just... You like coloring? Yeah. I don't like coloring. I don't like drawing. I don't like painting. I don't like any of that. I really just do not like doing the art thing. I love art as a medium. Like, I love seeing people's art. I love seeing people, you know, like, art streams on YouTube or Twitch. Those are great. Like, the amount of Ina and Marine streams that I've watched back before I became a VTuber, of them just doodling around, I was like, ah, hell yeah, it's comfy as hell. I love this. But doing it myself, I'm just like, no, this sucks. I'm bad at it. I don't want to practice this. I don't even want to be good at this. It's just, nah, away, away. But I don't know. That's just me. It's just me. I definitely am more interested in, like, learning, like, instruments. And I don't mind writing that much. So, like, in English classes, like, I've mentioned it before, I used to be an English tutor. Like, when I was in college, I was an English tutor. So, yeah, I don't mind writing. I don't mind drafting up essays or things like that. I don't mind it. Proofreading, it's fine. But drawing, I'd much rather write an essay about how something looks than just actually draw how a thing looks. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I've always been pretty okay with my written words. Pretty okay with my spoken words as well. I don't necessarily mind giving speeches or writing. It's just drawing. Meh. Not a fan of that at all. So no, I'm worried. I know, not worried, but I'm wondering. Yeah, it is picking up. I was wondering if it was picking up whenever I was strumming. I know my old microphone did. Seems like this one is doing the same. Oh my god, I need a better chair for this. I need a better chair for this. dun, dun. Doing a lot of chords lately. Oh. Chords definitely like tear up your fingers way more than just practicing riffs. Chords are kind of, you gotta quickly move between them a lot more, and a lot more repetitive. So, they really do tear up your fingers more. Oh god. Hey, drink. Drinky, drinky. It's funny how easy that is. I remember, what, 14 years ago, half my life ago, whenever I was learning that for the first time. It definitely took me a while to understand that song. And now I'm just like, I can do this with my eyes closed. Literally. Oh, wrong one. Bam. Perfect. Whoop. So last night I was looking through my the PlayStation like library, right? Just seeing like, oh, you know, maybe I can see what else we got, so that I could stream later on. And I saw that GTA San Andreas Definitive Edition, you know, the bad version of GTA San Andreas, was free for PlayStation Plus or whatever. I freaking love San Andreas, absolutely love it. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to download that. I'm going to play it around. And I was like, oh, wow. This is... Yeah, I can see why people said this was really bad. But now I really want to stream it. I think maybe after we beat Shantae, I might go and play some GTA San Andreas, which, you know what? That might be the first time that I actually play something that people expect me to play. Like, if you look at my model, you probably would expect me to play some GTAs or some Call of Duties. I feel like I give off those type of vibes, right? And while I hate Call of Duty, I do like GTA, so... Ayo, Skyo, what's up, Gaiju? Welcome on, glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. They had it fixed at least somewhat. Maybe somewhat. Maybe somewhat. But, like, that first encounter with Big Smoke, like, when you're... Like, at the beginning of San Andreas, right? You're playing at CJ. Ah, shit, here we go again. Gets on the bicycle, goes all the way to Grove Street, gets into his house. Yeah, because his mom died. And so, he's there for the funeral. And as soon as he enters the house there, Big Smoke's there like, oh, yo, hey, yo, fool, you picked the wrong house to burglarize. Or something like that. And, oh my god, his face. Bro had negative chin. I don't remember him having negative chin back in the day. Maybe he did. But, like, it was pretty bad. That goatee went inward instead of outward. And I was like, bro, he does not have the Chad jawline, at the very least. And the teeth. The teeth were so... prominent in not a good way. They looked so Also, I just realized the irony of saying that he had an inward chin. That might be a little yeah, babe. Oh well. But yeah, like I'm definitely really interested in playing Shantae this Friday. On Friday we're gonna be playing Shantae, Half Genie Hero, and I'm very excited for that because Shantae's such a good game. It's also we've been playing a lot of like very emo, dark games lately. Like Final Fantasy VII, it's got some real dark like undertones. Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 4 is going to be entirely like extraordinarily dark. Dead Space, I mean that's a horror game. So that should answer the question. Blasphemous doesn't exactly have the cheery, upbeat moods either. I can't remember what we streamed before that. But yeah, it's some not very positive, not very happy-go-lucky rainbows and sunshines and buttercup type of games, right? Whereas Shantae, that's a very cutesy, heartwarming, wholesome, funny, adorable little game, so I'm excited. I'm excited to play some Shantae. I have already played through them, which is why I've been so hesitant about playing them, because it's like, I've already played them before, they're really fun. Some of them was a little difficult, but like it was overall like a really good time. And and then Kaiju was playing them, so I was like, yeah. I was about to say you should play Paper Mario Sunshine, but I think you already did. I only did a one-off of Mario Sunshine. But I absolutely love Mario Sunshine. So I wouldn't exactly be against doing that again. Especially considering, like, when I streamed Mario Sunshine, I was a 0 viewer. That was literally, like, month 2 of me streaming. So, I don't know, maybe. Mario Sunshine. Super Mario Sunshine! Now, the question is, do we play the GameCube version, or do we play the Switch version? Because I own both of them. It's a very nice summer game. It's a very nice game overall. I love it. Great impression. Thank you, 9volt. I've heard that my entire life. Or basically, at least. That game came out when I was like 6 years old, and I love it. I love it. Shantae is another very summery game. I was saying that I wanted to do some because usually whenever I play GTA San Andreas, when I get in the mood to play that game, it's when spring. And it is summer now, so... But I also don't want to wait that long. Maybe fall. Oh, maybe we could wait until fall. Do some San Andreas, but I also really love San Andreas. Oh, I really want to play it. Super Mario Sunshine, though. Yeah, it is adorable. I have already done a one-shot of it forever ago. I did a one-shot of it, but... maybe I should. I don't know what's been going on with my internet lately. I'm going to assume that's because there's people at home. Like, there's some, I I've been having people home lately. So they're like in and out of the house. So, I'm assuming that's probably why my internet is just randomly like suffering a little bit. It's nothing too crazy. It's fine. It's relatively fine, but I've noticed that we've been dropping like tiny percentages of frames, like 0.1% today. I think yesterday was also 0.1%, so nothing too crazy, nothing too worrisome, but like still annoying. At least it's only that. At least it's only that much, right? Could be a lot worse. What was that one? Enter Sandman was... Or was it... I think it was. Oh no, it was down here though. Is that how that went? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Gotta run errands before work, so have a good stream. Hey, no worries, Penda. Thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping on by. Always glad to have you around. Always glad to see you. Hopefully have a good rest of your day. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be going anyways. We've reached the 2-hour mark. I don't really have... I mean, I got some things that I should do today. I don't know. I kind of want to keep going, but at the same time, we probably should lean towards wrapping things up. My butt is getting kind of sore. Nah. This freaking chair is not made for... It's not made for this. No, it's the wrong way. I need to get better at pull-offs, especially with my pinky. So weak. I'm trying to use my ring finger there, but that's just far too far away from my ring finger to work. I might be able to make my ring finger work for things like this. But I don't think I can make my ring finger work for things like this. Definitely is easier with my pinky, but like, my pinky's not accurate, so that's the whole thing. What was that one thing? Was it this? No. There we are. God, I've reached the point where my fingers are getting like tired, I guess, and so they're getting a little bit lazier. So whenever I'm like pressing on my fretboard, it's I'm muting other notes that I shouldn't be muting. Oh man. It's also generally why these streams are shorter. Like I can go for longer today, but it's like I still have fatigue in my fingers. So like, boy. I need to tighten this strap again. I think it's been getting loosened up, because it used to be perfect, but now it's just kind of in my way. Where was I? Here we are. Oh, that's not supposed to move that way. You learn what goes past that. I think, like, the power chords, though, that are, like, in the middle of the frets, I'm very used to power chords that are on the 6th, 5th, and 4th, right? But whenever the power chords are on the 5th, 4th, and 3rd, it gets to be a lot more difficult to do things. So, I don't know. Okay. Also, playing around on these, like, tiny strings really cuts into your fingers way more than playing around on these top strings. You can mess around with these top strings all day long, but these bottom ones, whoo boy. Oh boy. It's a little bit better over there. This is sound like up here. It's supposed to be a 7. It's supposed to be sound there though. Also, what is that? Oh, I'm thinking about Chicago, the 25 or 6 to 4, or whatever that song's called. It's funny how that happens, right? Like the way that your brain works when you're playing guitar, or at least the way that my brain works whenever I'm playing guitar. I'm playing something that I'm just like, wait a second, that sounds vaguely familiar. And I try to like play it out and figure out what I'm doing, and then I'm just like, what is that? Then my brain's like connecting the dots, and then bam, we find ourselves into a brand new song. Oh man. Oh man. That little like quivering of the strings. That's because it keeps going to that like nook of my finger. I need to get that calloused up already. Aye aye aye. Thumbs up. Thank you, Minkyu. Thank you. You can hear that the 4th one. It's a little sour because it's in that crook of my finger. I can't really do much about that. Not yet, at least. Just gotta keep practicing and wait for my body to catch up and callous that part of my hand. Freaking finger looking like a, like a peppermint. Like a peppermint candy. The white of my normal skin with the red stripes across it. Try to remember things without looking at my phone, because memorization is key, but it's so C. And an F is just... I know that sounds all that different, but apparently it's different enough. Oh man. 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 Oh You know what? That probably would be a good place to call it anyways, considering it's an hour earlier than normal, but my guitar streams are always shorter anyways, considering practicing guitar is a lot more fatiguing than just playing a game. So, yeah, having a 2.5 hour stream on Wednesday, 3.5 hour streams to 4 hour streams on every other day of the week. That seems about right. That seems about right to me. I'm gonna go ahead and unplug all of this nonsense. All of this stuffs, all of this things. Ah. Like I'm saying, the freaking strap's getting attached to the freaking the armrest. Which, my god, the armrest. As nice as it is to have an armrest most of the time. Redeemed save. Yes, let me just save my IRL progress. You're so right, Minkyu. You're so right. Imagine if you could, though. Imagine if you could load and save your IRL progress. Also, I want to test something while we're still here. I want to see. So I'm going to move my microphone back to where it was and see if I can just talk into that thing there and it not be a big of an issue. So give me 1 second. It's gonna mute this. So yeah. Okay, how's that? Oh, how is it if I just have my microphone over there? Is it still picking? It seems like it's still picking me up pretty well. Yeah, I don't know, I might be able to do that. I might, instead of having to use this little, like, tripod stand thing. It definitely sounds different. I'm not gonna argue that, but it might be the move, considering that sounds okay. Looks like it does as well, yeah. Like, it's definitely not gonna be as nice as whenever I'm, like, normal, but it might not be too bad. Especially if I'm, like, over here, or I just, like, yell a little bit more while I'm practicing guitar. Instead of just doing what I was doing, I just have it, like, over there. And, like, for collabs and whatnot, I could just be over here a little bit more. Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. That might not be a bad deal. Testing things out with my new microphone is what we do. I'm also very curious about how karaoke is gonna be. Considering with karaoke, right? We gotta sing, but I also I don't want to put the microphone back on my table, so why don't we try that right now? Let's do a one-song karaoke. And the only song that I can think of that will not copyright claim me immediately, well, let's get back over here. Don't need the guitar. Unplug that. Turn all of this thing off. Meh. Be gone, Focusrite. I do not need you right now. There's my voice. We can leave the rain sound effects on. Guitar can be... the image of the guitar can be hidden. Can be hidden. And... is my... if I go into my filters on my voice... yeah, I saw this thing. Okay, also tell me about that. How does the reverb and all that sound on my new microphone? Because we have like the original microphone settings, but like this might be different depending, because like this is a higher quality microphone, right? So the settings might have gotten a little bit more wonky. Perhaps they have gotten more wonky. I'll open up a new tab of this. So I'm going to mute that for a second just to make sure. Just to make sure nothing tries to yoks me. Ayo, Teacup Bishop? That's an adorable name. Welcome on in. I don't know if you're still here or not, but new subscriber. Ayo. I'd say it's pretty good. Nice, Minkyu. I mean, I was relying on Minkyu for the initial audio, so let's see how we get with this. Let's see how it works. Hopefully that works out enough. Does this? No, I doubt it. I doubt it. Why is that so loud? Nah. Do it my damn self. I'm gonna do it my damn self if I want to do that. Blur. There we go. Why does he have 3 versions of the same thing? Whatever. Okay. I don't remember the lyrics to this song that well. I'll be real with you. But I know this is a song that's not gonna, like, copyright claim me if I sing. So, we're gonna go with that one. Now that I know how it actually should sound like, well, I mean, you are a more musically talented person than a lot of people around, Minkyu. You gotta give yourself more credit with that. I'll see how it sounds like later on as well, but you know. What's up, Choco Chips? How you doing? Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. We finished the guitar practice, and now I'm using my microphone that, we're trying to figure out some things. So, yeah, we did a guitar practice for a while. Now I want to do this. Leather, the Sly Brown Fox. I just woke up. Morning. Good morning, Leather. Welcome on in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. But, we finished off the guitar practice session. My fingers hurt and all that. What's with the reverb? I'm going to try to do a karaoke song. So, a semi-karaoke song, considering I don't know how levels should be, but I want to see how this microphone works with my reverb. Also with where I have my microphone right now. And, so yeah, we're testing some things. This is the only song that I know that will not copyright claim me, considering it's a riotous song. It's been a minute since I've listened to this one, I'll be honest. Sorry, Rai. I used to end all my karaoke stuff with this one. It's been a while. Okay, yeah, I feel like I remember it now. I feel like I might remember it now. Let's try it again. Now that I got like a little bit of a taste of what the song was like. Start from the beginning. But yeah, like and subscribe to Right at Zero. This is his song. Borderline personality with my disease. Guys, is too real to me. It's mine. Burn with me, burn with me. Trapped inside this hell I've made. When everything I do for you. You burn with me. Thank you, Minkyu. You burn with me.
One
one day, all me of the lies. Get the song. It's been too long. Burn with me, burn with me, trapped inside this hell I've made. When everything I do for you. Give me a reason to live. Will you burn with me? Will you burn with me? Oh, wait, it's a long growl. Yow! What's the name of this song? Burn with me! That's a long growl. Burn with me, trapped inside this hell I've made. And everything I do for you. Burn with me, trapped inside this hell I've made. When everything I do for you. Give me a reason to live. Will you burn with me? Trapped inside this hell I've made. When everything I do for you. Give me a reason to live. Will you burn with me? Will you burn with me? Man, that's a really good song. That's a really good song. Ryder knocked it out of the park with that one. But yeah, I wonder how that worked out. How did that? I'm curious to see how you guys thought that song went, and also how it like picked up. Like, did I peak the mic? Was the audio fine? Was I too close to the mic? Was I too far from the mic? I gotta try these things out before we do like an actual karaoke. Well, I kind of want to just do more karaoke now. What if we just turned this into a karaoke stream real quick? But also, yeah, what's up, Abe? Sama, welcome and glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. Oh God, I'm a fan. Please sign my boob. Five head, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Audio was great. Need the mic for singing covers now. I mean, it's more than just the mic. Audio was fine. It was pretty good. Interesting. As long as the mic didn't peak, and like I was at a good audio level associated with that. Granted, like usually when you do karaoke, you don't sing alongside somebody. But yeah, I got a few things. I got a reverb program. It's Tau Reverb. I played not even landed yet. Who's clapping? Is that a new tattoo? Probably. I got a lot of them. I've got a lot of tattoos. I don't know which one you're looking at that's new, but probably. You know what? I can't help myself. Music was a bit low compared to your voice, but I believe it was good. You said that last time though, Minkyu, and I went back to look at that video, and I was like, no, I feel like this is pretty good. Like it's where I would like to have the audio myself. So I don't know. For like me, my balancing, the last stream that we did, I was like, that's good. The flowers maybe, which is not here for a long time. No, that's not actually all that new. But also, generally speaking, you don't see me on this side. Generally, you see me on the other angle. So usually I'm on the right side of your screen instead of the left side of your screen. But did I say screen? Maybe. But no, that one's been there for quite a while. Do not know. But I have definitely had a new tattoos. So, you know. You can consider it a guide melody since it was the first song. I mean, I know melodies pretty well. Like, I don't really need to worry about that too much, but As long as it's good for you. Will you burn with me? Alright, fine. We're gonna look for some stuffs. We're gonna look for some steps. Actually, no. I'll have to mute that because I could just mute this. And then so I do have this playlist that I was talking about earlier, right? Ah, man. Panda's gonna be mad. She's going to work, and I'm doing karaoke. Oh, she's gonna be mad. Oh, well. Them's the breaks sometimes. Talking about tattoos tomorrow, I'm getting a tattoo, and guess what it is? Is it my name tattooed on your ass? Like I have kaiju tattooed on mine? That'd be something. I don't want to do too many songs because I don't want to get like I don't get bonked hard, but like, I'm in the mood to do karaoke so bad. Next Friday we'll do like an actual karaoke stream, but like, You have kaiju tattooed on your ass? Yeah, I do. I do indeed. She was messing around. Huh? We made a joke a long time ago about how, well, why don't you have a kaiju tattoo? And just like, well, I don't really have an idea of what I would have put for a kaiju tattoo. And then she was just like, I already wrote my name on your ass, claim to that ass. And I was like, you know what? That's actually a really good idea for a tattoo, though. What is a song that I know fairly well that I don't think will bonk me? And it's also not very long. I'm just adding more and more things on top of this. Like this, but also this, but also this. Oh, this is a pretty song. Also, it would go very well with what I've got going on. It's going to be the Strength Talisman from Elden Ring, because if you focus on it before, you will notice instead, Radon's standing with his big, giant swords facing a falling star. Nice, Abe. That's cool, though. That is cool. That is a cool tattoo idea. I like that. I like it. All right, we're going to do this song. Because, yeah, this is an acoustic version, so it's probably not going to bonk me. And it's also just a pretty song. A pretty song that I know fairly well. That was kind of weird. Maybe it was quiet because my volume mixer was lower. That also might have been a thing. How much I love Daddy Radon. I do know that indeed. Either way, I'm going to have a full screen that's just, well, no, I shouldn't. Simple things and subtleties, they always stay the same. I don't mind the rain. Like widow's hearts, we fall apart, but never fade away. Like a child, do you know where I came from? No, I don't, but I'm singing all the same songs. I'm alone and you're looking for your anyone. Does it hurt just to know that it's all gone? I can feel the pain in the words that you say, hidden in the letters that were written to no name. Let me be the hands that you hold to your face, 'cause I'd give it all up if I could take it away. Buried in red, white, inside of some blue. Someone died too late and somebody too soon. If we could come back and see what would cost them. We had to lose it all just to know that we lost one. I am just a shape in the shadow of greats. I am just a voice in the choir of saints, and all of the souls that nobody could save. Just like a light, we faded away. I don't mind the rain. Simple things and subtleties, they always stay the same. I don't mind the rain. A widow's heart, we fall apart, but never fade away, as I fade away. If I could take it all back, before the flags were forced to wave at half-mast, that was long before my heart became black. There's no way to make a change or go back. You know that some of us grow old with no home. Some of us die in a cold house with no hope. Cause once it's over, the time fades your photo. Still surrounded by the people you don't know, so don't go. How many goodbyes can fit in a lifetime? How many good lies can make it seem alright? What do you see when you look into my eyes? Or in the sky right before you say goodnight? I could be the sun that stands beside of your bed, and I could be the voice right inside of your head. I could say goodbye and you know where I went. I just wrote a letter that'll never be sent. I don't mind, I don't mind, I don't mind the rain. The simple things and subtleties, they always stay the same. I don't mind that, I don't mind, I don't mind the rain. A widow's heart would fall apart, but never fade away, fade away, away, away. As I fade away, 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 away. Song's a little bit more breathy, a little bit more airy. But you know, it gets the point across. Gets the point across. I'm confused, not gonna lie. Let me look over there. I feel like I missed a few things. Why do you have good songs? I don't know. I like music, so I have good song taste, I guess. Hi, Leather. It's the punk blessing. Oh, God. Oh, God. Are Leather from Twitch and Leather here the same person? Yeah, they're the same person. They are just watching on both the YouTubes and the Twitch, which I appreciate. And I like to think that I have good taste in music. I feel like I definitely messed up that song a little bit, but overall, because that song is more soft-paced. It'll be a good test though. See what I need to do for the actual karaoke. We got a more of a metal song, and we have a more acoustic, vibey song. Some of those lyrics though, I kind of forgot how they went. I'll be honest. Oh man. But either way, I think that would be a good test for today. I see. Naruhodo ne. Bonk. Turn the reverb off. I'll see if I need to change any of that. I might consider a new microphone. We'll see what happens. But, yeah, there we are. We did 2-song karaoke because I can't help myself. And, we're just vibing around. We vibed around with some music today. Did some guitar. Did a little bit of karaoke. In preparations of next week, next Friday, we're going to be doing our 3-year streaming anniversary. And I'll be doing some karaoke on those days. So hell yeah, hope to see you all there then. Reverb go bye. True it does. True it did. Also, I should go back here. Haha, I'm at this scene now. Haha. But either way, tomorrow is Thursday, which means more Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 4. Very excited for that. Very happy about that. On Friday, we've got some Shantae Half Genie Hero. Very cool. For bust of the Japanese real quick, I am in shambles. Dame da ne, dame yo, dame nae yo. Yeah, let's see. Oh, yeah, let's go and raid into, let's go ahead and raid into an Undead Phoenix. He is doing a charity stream today, so seems very appropriate to raid on over into him. So, yeah, without further ado, we got some more streams this week. Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 4, and Shantae. Next week's going to be our karaoke, and also just the normal, regularly scheduled stuff. I might not stream next Wednesday, just because of everything, but, we'll see what happens. But either way, thank you all so much for stopping on by. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, all that nonsense if you haven't already over there on the YouTube side. Follow if you haven't already on the Twitch side. I'd appreciate it. Trying to get to 500 subscribers on YouTube ASAP so that I can finally be the first level of Twitch partner. And then I'll be able to do YouTube raids as well. I said Twitch. I meant YouTube. But yeah, the YouTube partner. Be able to do YouTube raids and also have emotes, things like that. That'll be nice. That'd be fun. But either way, we're ending stream. So thank you all so much for stopping on by. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. All right, you all take care.